All world fights, but the Mamluks and Ram are not fighting. The observers are not fighting.
Australia is fighting, but I don't know what.
Can we quickly jump over to that?
Is Blondie playing though? Oh, he's attacking their colonial nation because they can't.
Bunjalao.
Yeah. Oh no, Blondie's here.
Mathieu is playing.
Oh, okay.
We have the French driving the glorious Australia. My... Where's the bell?
The bell?
Yes.
There it is.
Can I get a back rub?
I mean, you've been touching me, so.
Oh.
Quality stream.
There we go.
Are you getting ready for when the big battles are coming?
I'm pumping up.
Are you pumping up?
I'm pumping up.
Are you pumped?
I'm pumped! Oh.
Italy is pushing through Moldavia down in the south.
Oh.
So they're trying to split their attention.
Yes. This is a smart move from them because now they will have to divide their attention between two front lines.
USA is holding very far behind. People sounds very excited. Someone is singing.
So, Rom is at war now with whom? They are at war with the Mamluks.
Oh.
And Australia.
Oh yeah, because we were their ally.
Take capital, can't touch this. Wow. But this battle. Is this where they stop the advancements? But like, so there's too many troops to do a good calculation and crunch the numbers on how they should play this, because this cluster of units makes it hard to understand if it makes sense for these guys to push in. So we have a big battle going on. We have Anders joining us.
Sure.
What is the latest info you have?
The absolute latest info I have is that Rod is taking a nap.
He is?
Yeah.
But why? He's missing out on all the action. Alright, this is a big battle going on. They're moving in everything they have. How does it look on the German side? Yeah, they're committing to this. They're concentrating.
Oh, and the Americans are coming.
They are. Let's see how the reinforcements will be taken care of. So we have seen a small war going on here. The Prussians has been caught. They have been caught
but
by the Qing.
They're also holding up. No, they're holding up 300 Qing.
Yes, that is correct. This is a good move. The question is, will it be enough for the Allies?
And they're now Qing is probably gonna try and force march and stack wipe the rest of the Prussians.
No, but they. All right. They might get caught.
But,
they might get
but
caught.
it's 100k. They're not gonna get stack wiped.
But it's worth it. It's worth it because if you now they realize they have to focus on the main battle, because if they don't get there on time, it might be too late. And the French need to reinforce.
Oh, the French might be getting attacked from behind. Oh, he's moving. Hopefully not too late.
They have to move in. They have to move in. Bug.
Don't point it out.
There we go.
There he's going. Done.
Nice. And the Italians are joining. Almost 250,000 Italians, but will they be there on time? And will it be enough? Because the Qing... Oh, they might be instead. No! If they would have intercepted them. Wow. But this, my friends, he's splitting up his army to make sure that he has units to block the reinforcements. He realizes he has to sacrifice
here comes the
his
Prussians.
troops. Yes, but if he can occupy the Prussians, they might win the war. And you can see the Prussians are trying to walk around, but the Qing knows that. Oh, mind games. Prussians are falling back, and they're pushing with them. The question is, will the Prussians bait them into this?
Oh.
It looks like they've been fooled. No,
nope.
They realize it. The Prussians are moving in with everything they have. The question is, will they have to reinforce the main battle? Because their side is slowly but surely losing.
Someone saying Flora is coming. Did we see some Italians? No, they're far down south.
No, and he caught
gonna
the
have
Shing.
time.
He caught the Shing, but they've been reinforced by the Killua super troops.
But more Prussians are coming. If he manages to beat the Qing fast enough,
He can reinforce this,
he
and then
might
they will
save
win
it.
the war. Then they will win the war.
Yep.
It's almost 220
Oh,
Prussian
and here comes the Italians!
Oh, they're sneaking behind. They realize that
Oh,
they have to
this is
but
really
will
good.
it be enough? Will it be enough?
Yes,
They're force
yes, it
marching.
will be.
They're force marching. They're buying enough time for the Prussians to
they
reinforce.
might
And they're
take
falling
this.
down. They are broken.
There we
The
go.
front line is broken.
Woo!
Jesus Christ. That
get-
was intense.
Did I get caught on microphone? Everyone screaming?
I don't know. I don't know. But we saw some great plays coming out of this. We saw that the Qing has really learned how to maneuver and make sure to cut off the supply lines, making sure that they occupy the troops that are trying to reinforce.
But in the end, it played against them. Because they couldn't then reinforce when they needed to.
Yes.
And when they saw the Prussians and winning the battle, and the Italians coming in, the others went like, shit, we need to pull out. But now they have all of Ruthenia open for them yet again, and they are controlling the war goal this time. And Poland doesn't feel so good right now.
No, they're not. Rebels, Spaniards, same, still. So how is the war with Rum and the Mamluks going? Right, they're sieging down Alexandria. Are they? No, Damascus. Can't touch this.
Dun, 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 dun. No.
There is a town in New Orleans.
Is it calm right now? Are you calm?
Call it the right. What? They've written song lyrics. Sure. Update.
Okay.
004. Give us the latest.
Actually, I have some sad news for you guys.
Sad news.
The monks are out of a job.
Why?
They're not hiring us to send messages anymore.
And why is that?
Because they...
You broke. You shamed the Italians so hard yesterday that they
nobody
realized.
I mean, perhaps that's part of it.
It's the truth.
But unfortunately, and I mean, there's more than one monk. Okay, there's monk number 1 through 4, and unfortunately, we're pressed for a job. All we can do is ring bells and have shady messages yelled at each other.
It seems like the time for diplomacy negotiations are over. It's just full-scale wars. They don't care anymore. It's like make it or break it.
Basically.
There's win or die.
So we're gonna have this for another 19 years.
Yes.
Yeah, and so I guess this is my last official report as Monk 004, unless something absolutely amazing happens. But
We salute you.
thank you. I do my best in service.
Yes. F for the monk 004.
No, she's
Burn
not
her.
dead.
I'm not dead.
She's stream dead.
I'm
She's out of a
stream
job.
No work means that.
Aww. Oh, guys, you're so sweet.
A little bit morbid, but
A
sure.
little bit morbid. It's fine. It's fine. Aww.
I will go with thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Thank you for your service.
Monk 004 over and out.
The French are moving around.
But you have the Palatinate is actually... No, the Palatinate is gonna get caught and stuck right now.
Probably.
But the French are moving in.
The French are moving in, and this might win them the battle. If this battle is not quick enough, the Ruthenians cannot reinforce because this war is super tight. They will have to. They have to move in quickly. They're force marching up.
Here come.
It might
Here
be
they
too
come.
late. It might. What are the Killuans doing? They're falling back. You need to reinforce. No.
And Qing is pulling out, and now
The Ruthenians are being caught. They're gonna be slaughtered. It might be a stack wipe. Not really, but we hope. Wow. Wow. This is what happens when you're not bringing your A game. You lose the big, important battles.
a lot of F's in chat.
Yes.
How many dead people do we have? Well, actually, now it's so many wars. It's gonna be hard to see.
I've given up on that. I'm just trying to bring the most value to the stream I can, and that's focusing on the wars.
And now they're
once
just gonna
again-
spread out, take the force, and keep moving. Look in Poland.
Oh, new
Fest.
fest. They have not forgotten their roots. They have not forgotten their roots. We all remember how Spain was formed. The Moroccans started eating into Spain. They promised us to form what?
Andalusia. The
Yes.
Creme Phoenix.
Yes, and they did not. They formed Spain instead. But they kept their Mohammed leader.
Oh yeah. What's their leader named now actually?
I don't know.
Is it a Christian name now?
Yes.
Garcia de... Okay. Boring.
And he wants to raise the white flag.
I think it's the other way around, but
I
sure.
know. The Italians are back
Or-
at it again. Jesus Christ. It feels like the Allies are slowly but surely grinding down the Ruthenians and their friends.
Spain is back in Russia, boys. Okay. Oh,
But Poland, truce breakers, they've taken this, and since this is their war score, it's gonna be hard. The question is,
So now they're doing the same as Prussia was doing.
yes, and they got Italy. No, wait, it's just Poland, alright. The reinforcements are rolling in, the Poles are on their way, the kill ones are just standing there. They're not sure if they should engage or not. This might be a lost battle for the Allies. I'm not sure, but it seems so. They have no reinforcement on their way. We have Malacca just standing here doing something. They're not sieging, they're just looking at the beautiful landscape of that province. This war has been
It's gonna
going
push
on
it back
for
a lot,
such
I think.
a
An alliance offer from
They
Qing to
might want to get
Poland.
into the war against Spain.
Because Poland is gonna get their ass kicked by Spain.
Yes, that is correct.
But that means also Qing has to focus on more.
Question is, all right, the Mughals are moving in. The question is the Mughals if they should try and focus on this part and make sure they can piece out Mewar. Mewar is having a lot of war exhaustion.
And they have a disaster coming.
They have a disaster. They have
Aspiration for liberty.
Wow, look at this.
They have
Look
Congolese
at
separatists.
this.
Congo is gonna be free again!
The problem is that as soon as this hits, all of these will fire as well. That's for
People are
sure.
saying no, it doesn't work like that, Mr. 400.
It doesn't? You should
I
know.
don't know. No, because rebels don't break my country. I don't have a lot of experience with it.
You break
like
your
some
country
people.
by yourself.
Yes. Here we go, 1 month, and plop.
No,
No.
I was wrong.
Yep.
We should
And-
not have seen that.
We'll make sure that it's edited out of the YouTube edit.
Thank you.
Oh.
Yes?
You have information?
Oh yeah. This is
London calling?
London calling. No, and actually Antwerp, the city of golden diamonds. Great Britain just reformed under new leadership and is now the richest country in the world.
Oh? What? It's back? From Brabant?
From Great Brabant.
So we've had a Scottish Great Britain,
Yeah.
and now we have a Flemish one? What's your primary called?
Flemish, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for a second that was English, you know. But check out Antwerp. That's a nice city.
Where is it?
It's right, you know.
I don't know.
There. Yeah, there you go.
I just enjoy looking at like this.
104. What is going on? Oh, are we being tagged out?
I can tag out one.
Tag me out.
Alright, sure thing.
Wow.
Do you
Tag me
want
out.
to take the wheel? Are you Jesus or should I?
Yeah, but let's both do it. I think Matthew's having the time of his life right now. And
Yes.
I was too, to be honest.
Thank you guys.
All right, we're back. What's going on? What's going down?
It's showing the golden province of Antwerpen with gems and a lot of them.
Ooh, that's a competitive amount of development. How did it compare to where?
The chocolate capital is still ahead.
That is a nice province to take.
I don't think the Inca can summon up that much points. I could try, but
And you're independent now. What stakes do you have in this war?
I'm pretty sure we're not in the war.
No, you're not. But aren't you? No.
Oh yeah,
France made you into what you are.
Of course, we're sending a lot of subsidies to the EU.
So you're literally called the EU.
This strange alternative reality, you're actually paying out the money.
Yeah.
Wish we had that kind of money to send out.
Many years of protection needs to be repaid.
Yeah.
So thank you.
All right. Cheers.
And now we know how they can keep themselves into the fight.
I think it's the first time both you and I
it
on
is.
the camera. And it's just as well, if I'd stayed next to the computer any longer, I would have died from laughter. From just...
No, seeing Matthew when it's like, those fuckers, I'm gonna raid everything of them. It's just like...
I don't know if you saw, but we were looking around and we were like, we found the Papal States right here on EU. Just declared war immediately, annexed them like that. And then we called in Mamluks with a promise of land, just gave it directly to them and said, now just raid the hell out of everyone around you. And then it was just a case of, imagine you're Australia.
you got everything back almost.
Pretty much. We gave this to Mamluks because we wanted Malaya raided forever. So we're just like, okay, who can we raid for more and more money? And then we go to the trade screen. Who controls the different places? It's pirates.
Oh, also I do believe people. Ooh. But people want us to cover the war, even though pirates is actually the main point of playing EU4, I think.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree, but there may be people that also want a bit of side coverage of the war right now.
But this is boring.
And what we have here is, Poles slaughtering the French.
Yeah.
But the Poles brought in the cannons, right? This stage in the game, if you don't have full back row cannons, you're just gonna get minced.
Obliterated.
And that's what happened. Even the French could not
get a
stand
napkin, that's a wipe.
Yeah. Where have I heard that one before? Here we go.
As a great man once said. And there's another
the Poles are really clocking up the kills, but now they're going to find a bit of the pit. No, the French do not have a lot of cannons with them, and the difference in morale isn't quite as intense as it's been before. But on come the Qing, they're marching as fast as they can. Whose side is Poland even on? Normally,
they're on the eastern side.
But normally they're on the western side. Man, Poland, east, west.
This is revenge for them. They've said this is revenge.
It's funny, most people when they're on this, it's like, but it's my revenge. It's not the hug box of doom. It's justice, righteous fueled revenge.
This is so good because Ruthenia is stuck with super high overextension.
Oh?
Yeah, because they have Berlin, and they can't core it.
Oh wow, okay.
So they're just sitting there with 90% overextension. They're just like,
that can't be good for the country.
Yeah, look further north and you'll see.
Okay, so they're breaking out in rebellion. Oh, Perm back on the map.
Yes, that would be nice.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
You want to tag me out? That's good, I need to pee.
All right. The bus is in the stop. The bus is in the stop. What a war chant.
Whew.
All right. We're back.
Hi, Chad.
We are back again.
We are.
Oh. Special guest coming in, our Colombian brethren.
Oh yes, for a while, yes.
I mean,
mostly we're organizers.
Were you not more on the map back in the time when you were subject to Switzerland?
Well, yes, but right now we're actually more on the map than when we owned San Chocobar. It's just too bad that those provinces mean nothing. You should take a look at them. It's a new Chocobar and new Colombia.
We have new Chocobar.
Yes.
Wait, what?
Here we go, and right over there in Crimea.
I don't think the Moldavian separatists like that.
Don't mind them.
Okay, and this is New Colombia.
Yes.
Which you are currently still trying to make into a core, despite it being your capital.
Right.
I mean,
right.
Sure, why not? The Crimeans.
We have a long-term plan, Jake. A long-term plan.
So despite having minus 100 unrest from recent uprising, you're halfway towards getting more. Okay, yeah, great.
Long-term plan.
Long-term plan. Okay, well you have 12 years to make it a reality. I think Khmer is declaring glory to themselves as they declare war on Persia. Cambodian-Persian War.
There's been so much stuff going on here that.
But we saw this last time, right? When we enter the final fray, it's the twilight hour. People are just like, oh, it's wartime. I can suddenly take on everyone. It's no
It's
problem.
like there's 1 hour left, and everyone just goes, well, I guess it doesn't matter.
I
to
have
plan
all
for
these
the future."
armies standing around. Let's get full song with them. Who cares, right?
Yes. It's just like continent hopping, and it's hilarious. It's always. There's a lot of fun about like the whole build-up process, of course, but I really like the disintegration of everything here at the
Yes.
end.
Still a lot of mobilization going on, but I wonder what the final end game ambition is. So we have Ruthenian revolutionaries. They want to spread a new revolution. What?
I would be up for that. I feel like the first one has betrayed its ground principles.
Yeah, I mean, right now they want to change it to a republic, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, one of the very first things that happened with the revolutionary Ruthenia, which is quite normal for EU4, I find, is that it became an empire almost immediately. So there weren't quite this internal power vacuums and struggles as we saw in the real French Revolution.
Yeah.
So I get them. I get where they're coming from.
But it looks like they're determined to have individual wars with everybody. Prussian reconquest. Okay, maybe this is just everyone declaring war on Ruthenia.
On Ruthenia.
Saxon conquest of Saxony is the best. Louisiana. They're trying to purchase their way out of this. They just want a white peace.
A Louisiana purchase.
Yeah,
That's
if you
interesting.
will. So does that mean the United States just instantly gets to annex Louisiana for
What happened to
lump sum
Mexico?
Seems like we have a resurgence of the natives. We got the Aztec.
But they're all
Totonac.
different kinds of Christian, it seems.
Yeah, looks like. Catholics aplenty. But we also have the Protestants. Just
Very confusing.
they're being torn apart here. Those poor Mexicans.
The New World Order will be
The
quite
new,
interesting.
it's the new world disorder here. I do not know what to make of this. Oh, please don't tell me that's the Pope again. No, it's like, come on, I've been wiping him off the
What?
map constantly.
Mali and Labrador.
Yes.
I mean-
that sounds like a type of dog, right?
Sounds like a band.
No, sounds like a dog.
Band of dogs.
Okay, I mean, normally at this point we would cover the insane wars going on, but there's just so many of them.
I mean, they're kind like, what
Where-
do you even do? about this?
Where does like 5-digit losses in a war? I remember thinking, wow, I've never seen that before, and now
It's just
they're
like-
just showing off here.
It's just nothing.
But yeah, a million men stranded here in Rauni. I feel like we've had that before, but the Qing army is proving superior and sending the Europeans packing.
I mean, this strip between revolutionary Ruthenia and Prussia.
Prussia have decided they want to see the new borders. They've thrown in the unconditional towel, just as the Scandinavians are trying to arrive.
This so that's an unconditional surrender.
That is indeed. If you suddenly see everything in stripes like that, it means they've gone. You win. You make your peace deal, and it can be anything up to 100% when they do that. And late game, 100% war score. It's a whole lot more.
So this border between revolutionary Ruthenia and Saxony, technically, I guess, is the place where the most people in this timeline have died in the world. This is by far,
Without doubt.
without a doubt, this is the place where most people have died. Do you have a
Can we
map
see
note
that?
that shows
No,
that?
we can't, right?
No, I mean the closest thing we have to that, I suppose, is the devastation, which shows where the fighting really
I could
takes
see that, yeah.
place. But devastation washes away. So the question is, what's going to be coming of Prussia here? So they've given up to revolutionary Ruthenia. I don't think they're worrying too much, since look, there's 9 years on the clock and just a hair more. And I think people are circling to join in
10
for the
years.
fight. What is this? What is
Malacca
this?
took Livonia. I feel like Livonia has switched between the powers the most.
I mean,
of
it's been
any
something to buy and sell. It's like a sofa, right? You just go on to what do people use to buy and sell these days? Is it still Craigslist?
Something like that.
Okay.
Amazon something. I
Amazon.
don't know.
Okay.
eBay.
You go onto Timber app and you buy your new sofa there.
Well, I like the fact that whenever anyone buys or sells Livonia, they always make sure not to include Riga.
I should hope so, because at the very start of this event, I did establish that I do love Riga. I will continue to love Riga forevermore. That said, the love is fading, as it is in the t-shirt. I need to go back there. Can we redirect the flight to Riga on the way back?
Yes.
Does Riga have an airport?
Yes.
You're telling me everything I want to hear. This is pretty good. Pretty damn good. Meanwhile, the blood and toil continues. Like, I feel like people just want to beat up other countries. Even Gaeldom have arrived. The Highland Scot. Oh, I like that unit model.
That's a pretty
I like that a lot.
That's pretty nice. That's pretty good.
Yeah, what are you guys up to? Oh, just marching their way through Malacca. The Palatinate too have decided that Revolutionary Ruthenia can paint the map in whichever color they want. But Revolutionary Ruthenia, from last we checked, they had so much overextension that they couldn't reasonably take a lot of land. But they could unreasonably take a lot of land, which is probably a good idea for them. They're hemorrhaging dit points. Oh my, what's going on? They've been surrendered to, the rebels are rising, the rebels are enforcing. Too much overextension, too much... You know, when you see no fewer than 5 urgent alerts, you should probably fix some stuff in your country. They have no more men to fight with. They're in a deficit of manpower.
It's like they're at the point where and leaves.
Yep.
It's lucky for them that the world ends in 10 years, so they don't have to.
You
9 years.
get a different thing in the Dev Clash, because in the Dev Clash we play for score. And it can be in the final years, as we've seen in one of the previous ones, where this is a desperate rush. I need my victory cards. I need to crush the guy in number 1 so that I can be in number 1, or like so this other guy can be in number 1 and I can snipe number 3 and I get 2. And sometimes it goes down to the last days for the siege ticks. The last tick.
Maybe we should play for score and so
Yeah.
on.
But what I'm getting to here is that around here, you know, we don't have this idea of, you know, you won, you lost. You know, we're all here to have a great time, indulge ourselves in the game, get immersed in the whole experience without having to concern ourselves with score or backstabbing just to get our numbers a bit higher. It's not that kind of atmosphere that we have here.
No, it's very jovial.
Yes.
It's very.
And that does
relaxed.
lead to fun, weird things, like where you condottieri your armies out, or where you just decide to make an unconquerable piece of land and raid everybody around you, rather than thinking, okay, now I need to take this part of Catalonia to thrust up my score, and then kneecap France so that they have more score. But I think Italy came out on number 1, but like I said, no real winners or losers here. Join us. Thank you.
Glorious nation of Malacca, you remember us maybe?
I've heard of them.
Yeah. So we signed a deal with Poland a few years back. It's in here.
Yeah.
It's obvious legal documents. So they sold us back our Livonian lands for a very decent price. I mean, we were very fair about this. And the agreement was that they would not attack us again.
But
now look at what's happening.
Is it really an attack? Perhaps if we ask them, it would be some kind of preemptive defense within your
Sure, let's
homelands?
get them in here. I will know what they're saying.
Okay, so here we
I'll
are.
hear them declare this on
The
stream.
Polish-Malaccan War, no casus belli, so literally no just cause to attack you. And
have the Poland rep here as well.
Yes.
Poland,
come on.
please explain yourself, because as I can
have
see
it in
here,
writing.
Malacca will buy the states of Estonia, Livonia, and at a price of 500 per province. Poland or its allies will not take these provinces. In a war against Malacca, they have not yet taken any provinces. Poland will not attack Malacca, and Malacca will not attack Poland. Have there been any battles to claim that this is an attack?
Yeah, we are fighting.
Okay.
So, what do you think?
Oh well.
What do I think? Yes, after we reconquered our capital of Moscow and we took Dresden, we want like, how did the Teutons start the game with an OCB on Malacca and breaking an oath, a truce, and how do we want to end it? With the same thing. But we're not going to take anything.
But we're supposed to believe it now that you're not going to take anything.
I back my
So
teammates.
what I'm hearing is a confession that indeed oaths have been broken here. In which case, I don't think we need anyone to make the claims. So if you would like to make the symbolic tear through it,
Yes.
right, for all the thousands watching, you can always trust the Teutons
Yes.
to get the shame bell.
We are this year's Bavaria, my friends.
Oh, shame, shame, shame on you. Shame, shame. But he loves it. He just loves it.